Phoenix International ISM. We're going to blue screen for 1 split second to get into this race. Up here in the booth helping me out tonight, we have Chewy 77777778777 and the one and only Shake and Bake. I helped at the end of it.
Hello.
Thanks, guys, for helping us out tonight. What are your guys' thoughts and opinions on the Phoenix track as we're loading in?
Well, it's tricky. Yeah, I mean, it's Phoenix. Not one of my favorite tracks. Since they moved everything around, it's kind of been a lackluster of a race, I found. But it's going to be fun with the custom setups.
And you guys might hear me...
20 of Mopower Energy on the pole.
You guys might keep hearing me call now turn 4, I guess. I still call it turn 1, but guess what? We got a cactus as the checkered flag stand, so at least they gave us that, but yeah, I don't understand why they reconfigured it. If this is one track that needs to be bulldozed, I think that, you know, this would be it. Don't bulldoze Auto Club, bulldoze those plates.
Save Auto Club and leave this.
Got a wreck in the bag.
16 of A-Trout making a move up to the front.
Caution's
54
out.
in his Hunty Wild and NRG right there battling out, and already under our first caution here at the custom Xfinity race. Now, I just now dawned on me too, guys. This is it's an KMS booth tonight. I like it.
I mean,
I like
it. We almost had a full sweep last in the Truck Series on Sunday.
Yeah.
4, 5, 6, but then our good pal Eternal decided to celebrate his donuts a little bit too early.
Heavy damage.
Another reason why he's getting fired, and you guys both know it's a pretty regularly scheduled deal when you're getting fired at KMS.
It's just kind of written in our contract. When we signed the contract, it said you'll be fired every other week.
Or every other day at that.
Every other day, basically.
But here we go, the Hunty Wild, the trash can himself, 54 car, going to be pulling everybody down. You'll see a lot of these guys right here cut so much off of it. I don't like doing that because then you got to pull back up here and hit your apex point. It almost has to make you tap your brakes where you can rotate this corner, but sometimes it happens. But Hunty Wild's starting to come out and dominate. The 21 car right behind him. The 19 of Mopower, a disaster, got his buddy and teammate right there in Mopower NRG on the inside. The 13 car trying to stay off the 16 A-Trout, who already has a couple wins this year. Man, they are taking chunks off of that track, but see, look what happens. The 19 gets
the 38 and the 11 got into it.
One car just sent the 19. Or, that's not the 19, I don't know who that is.
And Ed Though out here. Ed Though racing. He just got himself a G29, a force feedback wheel the other day. Just talked to him pre-race in the chat, so excited for him to see how he's going to do. Hunty pulling away. The 8-car WRX Mike, again, the semi-truck driver. Thanks for helping make the world go around. So got a lot of traffic right in front of him. The 11 of Keith going down to the inside. The 1 car still right there with him. Everybody else trying to find where they want to belong. 1 car gets tight. That's the 20. Hits the wall. That's going to slow him down just a little bit. Do not go below that yellow line too much right here. The old ass end will come hanging around on you and spin around, but these guys putting on one big show. The 38, though, the fast Camaro, man, up at RJ, up out of New York himself. It's going to have a long way back up here. Monster Pollock in the 10-2, heavy damage to that vehicle. Trying to get back up here. H-Route in second.
Oh, the 19 got stuck in the pits.
The 19's already down pit lane.
Yeah, he looks like he was trying to cut the corner, try to get the inside of the 54. And just got too much turn into it and just got stuck by the commitment line.
And if he did that, that's also going to bring him a speeding penalty, and this is a really long pit lane. Mopower disaster having a disastrous start to stage 1 and already going to go down numerous laps. The 51, the patriotic car up there out of Podium Motorsports. Very good looking car. Justin Shack, it smacks the wall real hard, puts a 7 to the outside, but still recovers very nicely. I've never done this before, guys, so you guys gotta help me out.
Who is the 7? Mopower Cat, right?
What would you take before this? I'll be taking that for our races now.
I didn't take anything, man, and I've only drank a couple beers today, too, just trying to take a little easy. Got some stuff I gotta do tomorrow morning, so this isn't even me at, like, me.
A couple beers, a couple shots of Fireball, and sniff the ethanol gas before they got out here.
I mean, I sniff the VP race fuel, but that's that's my secret. You know, if you're going to sniff, you better sniff the good stuff. But
One
98 of
sniff of
Icy out there was struggling early in pre-race. The captain of Medical Motorsports, or Slushy Motorsports, or Yellow Snow Motorsports, or whatever the hell he wants to call it, now making a move to the inside. Trying to get
starting to close in on the 54 Hunty.
We're going to take back up to there. Keeping an eye on Ev, though. Got right behind that, the 8-mobile. Again, making his debut on a force feedback wheel, saying he's really liking it. 8 in that WRX Mike now has 92 of Edo going underneath him. Keith, and the Dank Booty Flakes is the 1 car, guys. 7 is Mo Power Cat. He likes to keep changing everything up on me. He piss me off like that, but that's all right. Trying to get back up to these leaders, though. Mo Power NRG. There is Trout. Let's take. Oh yeah, big gap right there for first and second, and right behind him, he also's got a big gap. So A Trout can focus on his race, hit his marks, and see if he can track down that Hunty. Is looking going back here to the NRG mobile. HT3. That is Trey, right behind NRG in the 98 of Icy, going down the back stretch, formerly known as the front stretch. Hi, Nubby.
20 looking to the inside of the 13.
Still, these guys good battle back here. Justin Shackett getting on the inside of the 8 car. He's falling back just a little bit. Again, he made some damage to the contact the wall. These guys are on customs, remember that, so it dramatically affects
how
the
that custom
handling
setup runs, yeah.
of the custom car. Not gonna lie, I miss running Xfinity. Well, just got demoted from KMS Preset Cup to Xfinity. There you go, buddy. On air. I hope you're happy. You want to race Xfinity? Merry Christmas.
Oh, damn, Nub.
Crossover from the 13 of Mo Power Dsmith on the 20. 3rd place, still battling.
Yeah, I'm watching that right now. This is where we're at.
Oh, the 20th, yeah, they're
guys too.
98.
I like that paint scheme of Dsmith too.
Yeah, I do too. It's kind of rustic looking, I'd say.
Bunty's just got a setup and it's just lined up and ready to go.
Well, it's not hard to pull his setups out of the trash can, seeing how that's his bedroom also.
And he's been running that 54 car.
Good buddy,
he's got a big lead. He's about a lap to 38 and the 19. If he keeps this right out.
Well, I know that 38 had spun out after that restart and he got hooked up in that inside wall.
Go ahead, sorry.
So I'm wondering if he has some major damage as well.
And you've made
I don't know, but you're gonna have to make quite an adjustment if you're gonna beat this 54 Hunty the way he's running that.
You've recently started running some more custom stuff, Shake. I mean, this is one of these relatively flat tracks with the corners. Rotation to get that car to turn is very big here, but you don't want to adjust it too much. Oh, as Dsmith hits the wall coming off, getting loose right there. But that right rear tire is going up in smoke here at Phoenix Custom or Preset, so you got to be careful how you set your car up and drive it.
Yeah, my car definitely over-rotated, truck I should say, Sunday night, and my right rear was not happy with me.
Well, I don't know about you, but I don't think there's such thing as over-rotation.
Oh yes, there is.
Yeah, when it falls onto itself.
Maybe we're talking about two different things, but yeah, back to the action here on the track. Mo Power Cat has 4 cars in front of him working his way through.
Hunty's just flying away.
Yep, Hunty's about to put the 38 a lap down.
That is 38 being Fast Camaro, not having a very good start. He is part of Podium Motorsports though. Getting his, I think this is his 2nd or 3rd race, and he's been manhandled a little bit early in the last couple races too. And when you fall back, especially at a track like this, pit time, the long pit strategy, the damage repair, it really will kill you on pit lane, guys.
Not even damage repair, just that pit time alone, it takes you almost a lap to get out.
And out of respect for the 38, I'm sure he sees the leader right behind him, and he does go up just a little bit, and he's going to let him go. Again, a lot of sportsmanship here at Cringe. Oh, but he couldn't get it done. Hunty can't get around him. 38 just said, here's the inside line. trying to battle back real quick there. Maybe he doesn't want to go a lap down. You gotta check the other stream here.
I think he's already is a lap down. I think he's fighting to keep that one lap down.
Oh yeah.
Not to go 2, and if he goes down 2.
More power, Dsmith.
Nubby says that way you can't bully on Taddy anymore. Well, you know what? Why you gotta be bullying on Taddy? Why you gotta be beating up on your teammate?
Oh, the 54 dead in the wall at the line.
Yeah, was that the end of the stage?
I believe it's the end of the stage.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh,
so
a lot of damage.
Yep,
so
that's the
maybe
end of
the
stage.
54 right there giving some respect to the 38, but we are either under the green and white checker, which I believe we are for the stage, or the caution.
That 54 is going to have a lot of damage to fix.
If it's after the checker flag, I don't think it really matters, though, does it?
I mean, his cookies are crumbled. I know that for sure.
Do you think he's a left Twix guy or a right Twix guy?
I feel like he's one of them. I think he's a middle. I don't think like he eats the ends. I think he just eats the middle and throws out the ends.
You said it, not me. You guys heard it right there. He eats the middles and throws out the ends. Things Hunty Wild probably shouldn't hear while he's racing right now.
Now, do you think he eats Twix in the car?
Absolutely not. How are you gonna? I mean, what are you gonna do? Break it in pieces and get it underneath there? But yeah, maybe you were right. That damage, though. Real quick, guys. Trout NRG going to bring us down here. The Hunty of 54 at the end. Maybe he blew a tire or something, but that damage repair is going to cost him. And Trout, the man out of South Carolina, and that 16 Camaro race winner already here in Cringe Season 6, going to pull him down with NRG right behind him. NRG looking very strong. And Dsmith right there with the 21 car too. Dsmith clips the wall just a little bit. That's going to check a couple of those guys up. 98 of Icy back there trying to hold on.
Ooh,
51 of Justin Shackett drives her in deep. They're almost 3 cars deep coming out of former turn 1.
They're almost 4 wide coming down that flat.
Looks like the one car is lagging a little bit. Think that
we'll have to keep an eye on that situation of the one car.
Man, that 10 is moving everybody. He's blocking, moving.
That 10's trying to hold up the 19 of Disaster. And he's pushing up the track and gets into the 54. Just a little bit of a tire rub. Oh, he knocks it 54 of the...
Who is the 10 car?
10 and Monster Pollock. I don't know if he's intentionally holding anybody up or if he might have an
I don't know,
setup
but
that's off. But the Hunty Wild tried to make it 3 wild contact with him right there. Yeah, maybe a little setup issue with Monster right now.
Yeah, Monster's just falling back. It just seems like his car was fast, maybe top 10 within that first stage, but whatever he's done to it is just going backwards. And that one car is lagging really bad up there.
All right, guys, if you guys want to get up...
38 cent, the...
Oh, contact with the 92, and that's going to spin one of the cars. That's Kitu got spun right there.
Yeah, the 38 bumped up at 92 all the way up to the wall, and as he got back down to the wall, that safer barrier just sent it back into him and to Keith.
Got a battle for the lead. Mo Power Energy going to the outside of Trout in the 16.
Hey guys, if one of you don't mind, jump in that Xfinity chat and politely just let the number one that this is his first and only lag report, I guess you would say, a second instance of him lagging. We would have to respectfully have him back out. Shake and Bake decided to back himself out there, Chewy, but big battle.
I think he's gonna go let them know in the Xfinity chat.
Oh, all you have to do is on your phone.
Yeah. Well, we never said Shake was the smartest guy.
Oh, there we go. Dank is aware. Thank you, Dark Humor. We appreciate that. Dark Humor has made that issue out there. But let's keep an eye on this battle. NRG.
Yeah.
The guy from Ohio making a move to the inside of the 16. A-Trout looking real strong, trying to get another W on the year.
Touching.
Big battles. And
now, if I was that 20 car, I would just sit behind him on that bumper and just let him pull me around. Save the tires, save the gas.
Down the back stretch, formerly known as the front stretch, NRG makes contact with the 16 Toyota and Chevrolet Crime making moves. Toyota takes the lead. That is NRG, and the crossover move trying to happen. Great battle for the lead here.
He's gonna get it. He's gonna get it because that 20's gonna have to slow up on that high side to get that bigger runoff.
Or get
And that's what I was talking about. Sometimes when you cut down on that, you drift up there, and that's going to cost you. These guys still going toe-to-toe. Great battling up here. Contact only being accidental race accident.
Oh.
Right there. They just touch a little bit. Nothing deliberate. These setups, a lot of people might run a little bit tighter of a setup, too. To try to compensate for that right rear when it gives up, or the tires giving up on the long run. So they're in the early race setups might be a little tight.
And they have no pressure from behind.
Well, I mean,
Here comes the 13 of Dsmith.
Yeah,
oh, wow. I don't know what you mean no pressure.
I'm sitting in 6th place, working the outside and the inside, and moving everybody out of the way. Is that 54 of Hunty?
Hunty's definitely on a mission after that.
Hunty's trying to get the sweep. He's moving. He's making that outside work. He's back there in, I think that's 7th or 8th right now, battling with a 4-car battle, 5-car battle right now.
We're keeping an eye on this battle. I do want to go back through the field here, but now this has turned into an almost 4-car battle. Excuse me, guys. For the lead up here.
Oh, there's
thanks
a car
to
on the
all
wall
6
in the
viewers
back.
out there in YouTube land. We appreciate it. If you're out there, say what's up, say hi.
98 didn't get Hunty any room.
The 51 of Justin is in the wall hard.
Oh,
one car
in the wall.
hard in the pit road entrance right now, keeping it back there out of respect. Let's go back and see who that is. That is Fast Camaro.
That's
again.
a 38 Fast Camaro. I wonder if he's lagging, because he was doing this earlier, that he hit the outside wall and then got to the inside wall. Yeah, he's lagging too. His car's maybe his setup is more down to be a digger instead of a race car right now.
The 98 of Icy making a move to the inside of 7 Mopower Cat.
It looks like N.R.G. takes the lead right now too.
Yep.
3rd and 4th, they're having a good battle for 2nd.
You got a little 3-way battle between 7, the 98, and the 54 for the 5th position.
7 being Mopower Cat, 98 IUC, and 54 being Trash Can Hunty Wild.
Yep.
HT3 up here, Trey hanging strong in that 4th spot behind that beautiful, good-looking paint scheme, not manufacturer of Dsmith.
54 made a pass for 6th place over the 98 of Icy, now hunting down the 7 of Mopower Cat for trying to get 1 stage point. Maybe you can.
I think just Hunty's gonna lose, just not have enough to catch up anymore. I think he's gonna, that 7's gonna try to do everything to keep him behind.
Yeah, I think Hunty used up his stuff trying to get past everybody.
I was just going to say, hopefully he didn't use and abuse his equipment and his tires trying to get up through the field, but let's see what happens for him.
He's got the inside of the 7.
Yep.
He takes this big run. And it looks like N.R.G.'s moving away from Trout right now too.
Yeah, N.R.G.'s kind of diamond in the corner.
Yeah, he gets more of a, he gets a better turn off of I think it's 3 and 4 or 1 and 2.
1 and 2, yeah.
He gets a better turn, but almost like 3 and 4.
I think Trout they break even in 3 and 4. Maybe Trout a little more.
With that pace on A-Trout mobile too, man. There's just something smooth, simple, and fast.
You just like the classics.
Well, I'm old enough to remember the classics. Remember that too.
The one car.
The car is not going away from the 54, Hunty.
54 just moving into the fifth position with passing the 7.
And then 21's got a battle with the 13 too. So these all this pack right here is starting to gather up on each other on worn tires. Hunty's made his way around Disaster.
Oh, A-Trout got loose.
They both got loose. N.R.G. and Trout got loose.
Hopefully they didn't use their cars up too much fighting each other for that top spot.
I think Trout just got tight because he was right up on N.R.G. and he was.
Ooh, that 21's starting to make a move. He's got to the inside of that 13.
It's going to help the 54 of them close in, a little contact, but the 19 of Mopower Disaster right on the tail end of the 54.
On the 54?
I don't know if he's on the lead lap because he's got that speeding penalty earlier in the race in stage 1. Trying to get his lap back. I'm assuming he's only 1 lap down, and he's in the free pass position.
Good battling throughout the pack all night. No cautions either.
Yep, Mopower, 20 of Mopower.
Well,
we've had a caution. 54's gonna get a good run off this. Maybe look to the inside of the 13. No, not gonna have enough. He'll set him up in this corner and get him going.
Get him on the outside
leg.
maybe and hope that 21 pulls him up.
Oh, the 21
But it looks like that 21's used up his stuff. Yeah, he's up in the wall.
Oh, 3 oh,
end of the
that's
stage.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know if that 54 got him.
Oh,
though.
13 of
damage. Yeah.
yeah, that's heavy damage. That happened to we seen that happen to Hunty, and he had to go all the way to the back because he had so much damage.
Just like
So
on
that
The
might
Price
happen
is
with
Right, when they
13
don't win, you
Dsmith.
hear that noise. Womp, 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 womp. After such a
Yeah.
strong car for Dsmith, too, the guy out of Georgia in that beautiful looking Toyota 13 car. Might have to go put a little bear bond and pull out the old baseball bat and rubber mallets to knock the hell out of that hood. But guys, we always
Tell you
like
what,
to
a
do
car
it.
being
We've
pretty-
seen a couple different cars up front. Hunty, we've seen H-Trout, we've seen NRG, we've seen Trey up there, HT3, making moves. Who's going to have the setup? Who's going to have the strategy to pull out the W here at Cringe Season 6 Custom Xfinity race at ISM?
Yep, and the 54 of Hunty's in
That
the
was a
6th
question, by the
position.
way.
He's closer up to the front. So let's see what he can do. See if he can track down these leaders now that he's in a little bit of cleaner air.
Now I wonder if NRG knows that he's climbing, that he is a teammate, but I wonder if he's going to treat him as well as he's been treating Trout. And 13 just put the 21 up into the wall.
Oh, somebody's into the wall.
Oh, the 21 got loose and slows up.
Oh,
that
the
inside
7
line, and
around.
The 7's around.
Oh,
That's going to
and
that's
the
going to collect a
92.
51.
That's going to be a caution. That's a caution. Nope. They're all
No, I
going.
was just going to say, would it surprise me not to see a caution when there should be? Absolutely not. Thank you, 704.
704 Motorsports. Best.
Yeah,
best
I mean,
game
one
maker since-
car on strict cautions can bring out a yellow, but something like that on relaxed cautions does not. So we really appreciate that. But back to the lead pack, cars have single filed, a lot of upset drivers. If I was the crew chief of the 51, I'd be taking my headset off because you know that driver is not happy.
Now I wonder if the 20 is going to be giving his draft to that 54 instead of the 13, because we're going to have a three Gibbs right now, the 3 Gibbs cars. I don't know what team they're exactly on, but they're all working together.
Trout, 13 working that high side to 54 of Hunty. Cutting
Almost
that dog
staying
leg,
in the
trying to get
draft.
an advantage.
And that 19's just sitting there in that 5th position, just hugging that inside line.
Oh, the 20 goes
So
up
there's
back, it's a
A-Trout,
16.
and then you get caught up with A-Trout, but then you're in a mix of an almost all Mo-Power top floor. Hunty may not say Mo-Power, but he hangs a lot, and Chongle's in that Mo-Power chat, hangs out with these guys. Everybody here knows each other very well. How much room are you going to
there's
give
one
each other?
car, Dank
The
Booty
one a
Flakes just
Dank
spun.
spins around. Looks like single car accident. Go ahead, sorry.
Nah, that won't be a caution.
It
somebody
wouldn't
gets
surprise me if it
collected.
was, too.
Yeah, really. Oh,
Dark
the
Humor is
20
saying we need strict
drop
cautions.
him
But
back a little bit.
the thing is, of the 704 games with strict cautions, like you barely touch that wall, they're gonna call it
Yeah.
and think you're gonna spin out, and
There's
that's
a
the problem
fly on
with
the
it.
track. They'll throw a caution.
Yeah, don't
there's-
forget about that awesome broadcast ticker they promised us. But hell, we got draft effect. Whoopity-doo!
Well, wasn't there a broadcast ticker at the beginning?
Yeah,
When they released
and
this?
even then, it may not have told you your position times behind, but it told
But it
you
told
the
you the
names
cars.
and the numbers that you were in. It made life a lot easier. They said,
Yeah.
nah, screw y'all. We don't even need that. As NRG is trying to help push the 13 of Dsmith. They're trying to get around 54 of Hunty. In the meantime, A-Trout out there pulling away. Then we got Disaster up there, Mo Power 2 again.
Oh,
Everybody
54
trying
edges
to
out
race.
13.
A-Trout's loving this. He's like, you guys go back there, use your stuff up, let me save mine. I can hit my brake marks. These guys really pushing everything they got. Great recovery by the 19
that
after an
19's on
early
the
race
inside.
incident for him, too, getting shoved down pit lane. Go ahead, sorry.
Let's see if this 54 Hunty can close in on the 16 A-Trout. A-Trout's
I
had a
feel
pretty dominant
Hunty's
car
got
that-
one of the best cars tonight.
Yeah, for
Like
sure.
climbed all the way back up from the back, all the way up to 5th.
He does have a
and
great
then-
trash can as normal, yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that car is pretty dog crap.
He must have stolen our crew chief. Puddin must have stolen Chad Colacanous from
Yeah.
us.
Yeah, because Burrito Bob is over there helping Blakey T out, you know, and then Hot Dog Charlie got fired last year, so...
So Chad Colacanous has been helping us out, and
Hunty's definitely closing in on the 16.
That dark humor hit just like real life. I mean, they weren't too bad when at the end of Atlanta when the guy, I can't remember who it was that spun out, but they didn't call it. Like, he got right to the inside and they didn't call it. But this week at Bristol, it's gonna be a yellow fest basically.
Kind of excited to see what happens. Let's jump back up here with our leaders again.
That 54 is
Edo
making a
out
move.
there on his new G29, making some moves. Dank falling back just a little bit. Vasco Camaro saw some early disluck from him. NRG back here, but the lead pack, here comes Hunty making a move. Toyota Camaro crime, guys.
Yeah, that 16 is going to get a good run off the turn 2, I think it is. Ooh, dead even. Where the
that 54 is just going to have the hug on him. Yeah, that 16 is going to have to fall in line and try to. He's got the inside.
Ooh, he almost got to his quarter panel. Close.
Gonna have to, I was gonna say he's gonna have to run. He's gonna have to run him up the track just to get him anywhere he needs to.
Let's see if Hunty can pull maybe a second and a half lead and maybe save his
stuff
a little bit.
There it goes. Trout's got to be running his car full throttle now just to keep up with Hunty. Hunty's just on the fucking cruise control now.
We got the 13 of Power Dsmith in third, the 19 of Power Disaster.
He's 19's running that high line.
Yeah. It saves your tires a lot, but you lose time.
That 20's just not giving it to the 19.
Yeah, the 20 is falling back a little bit, which is surprising, but... Oh, the 20 got loose. Commentator cursed.
And the 13 nicked the wall, too, at the same time.
Oh, you got the 92 Eto. I think that would be the 38 of Fast Camaro and Mopower Cat in the 7 that got collected in that earlier incident. Start of stage 3, which is not the time that you want to wreck. That's for damn sure.
Sorry guys, I had to pause for station identification.
All good. Got the 8 pushing the 98. Coming out of turn 4. Got the 11. I don't know what. I don't even know what position that is. 10th maybe. 8th. I don't know. You got the 51 of Justin Shackett. He's in Wonderland. He's got no one in front of him and no one behind him really.
He's just here to get the points now.
Yep. Unless there's another caution, then you go. Then you put that. Drop your wedge a little bit if you want to.
Drop the wedge, raise the rights, and just add a little more tape like Puddin says, and just let her rip.
Yep.
These guys still got quite a few laps left here tonight too. Quite a few laps. Looks like 63 of 100.
Pit stops are gonna.
I'm on board with A-Trout running that in-car cam on his wheel. Always has, always will run it. Not a lot of people can do it, but A-Trout very smooth on in-car cam, trying to track down the Hunty mobile right there.
I wonder if it gives him a little bit of advantage too with the spotter. I wonder if the spotter's a little bit more aware of what camera you want running. They kind of give you the updates on where everybody is.
The in-car cam, if you've never done it, we've all done it quite a few times just for fun and stuff. It is a cool perspective. A lot of the iRacing, I mean all the iRacers, they all are on the in-car cam. You see the gauges and you see the hand shifting and stuff. And we talked a little bit earlier in pre-race, you've driven a race car and stuff like that, so it kind of gives you that same feel. But yeah, 65 of 100, and that is right now. So guys, we're going to see who can save and who can't, but pit stops will be coming up pretty soon, it looks like.
Now I wonder if they're going to go 2 or 4. If the guys in the back, they're going to have
100%.
Oh yeah.
But at the same time, it's if they have the right setup, and those left sides could just be sitting there not wearing anything.
Yeah, but they're going to be 3-4 tenths slower. You got to take 4.
I've messed up by taking 2 before, and you know, the time that you lose is not worth it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
In
the time you lose on pit lane is not worth the time that the car behind you gains on you. You know what I mean? Always four, especially in a custom car and a track like tonight. But big battle up here. A-Trout now has company. Mo Power
Yeah,
Disaster,
he's got 4 cars and almost 5 cars
Dsmith
there.
right there. Go ahead.
54 Hunty is lights
Just
out.
walking the dog now.
Yep.
Now I wonder if
like
Hunty's going through.
Lead for second place.
I wonder if Hunty's going through his head and just trying to pick out certain things that he needs to do to get into the pit road properly, get what he needs to do, what he needs to fix, maybe if there's a little wedge adjustment, or is he just going to keep it the same and just let her go?
I think his car is a lot better than the guys behind him because those guys off of turn 2 are getting real loose. And Hunty's just solid. I mean, he's not pushing it. He's still pulling away at the same time, so...
And something, these guys, I know Disaster and Trout are on a wheel. I know Hunty is on a controller. I know D is on a controller. And unless he got another controller, I do believe we're seeing NRG on a wheel tonight. And if that's the case, you're seeing the cars that are on old tires on a controller. It is a lot easier to, as a Disaster gets around A-Trout right there, it is a lot easier to control that loose car on a wheel compared to a controller.
Well, it's just more stable, I found out. Like, I've done the iRacing, and once on the modifieds, once your tires start to go, it's just on the wheels. You feel it. You feel those back tires just kind of slip out from you, and it just slides. And with the controllers on here, it's just like if those tires are at 1% still, and you can run 5 laps, 6 laps, just controlling it, and it doesn't matter. That's what I wish they would bring into the next game, is more letting the tires kind of wear off. More realistic. I find it's more like the Hot Wheels cars where they fall off and it's just like you're running on rims, or if they fall off and you're running on stones.
Yep.
They're never really
one
consistent.
Thing I hope this game does add is not really a preferred line, like a preferred line for like maybe the first 5 laps, and then like as your tires wear, you gotta migrate
rubber
up the track.
Yeah,
yes.
laying rubber. Well, they have that in the Eldora races when you can race them on here. That rubber kind of, you can see that rubber kind of lay a bit, because you have to slide. You go right from the bottom of the track right to the middle, which you usually do. But no, I feel that this game is just all bottom line, like Daytona, Talladega. You can't run that top line without having extra people, and you watch them now, and it's just a train all the way around until the last 5 laps.
16 A-Trout starting to fall back. 19 of Mo Power Disaster in second. You got the 20 of Mo Power NRG in third. Got a battle between 16, the 13, and the 21 for maybe the 4th place. But the 16 is definitely falling back, that's for sure. And the 21, 16's coming to pit road. So green flag pit stops right now. Looks like
so they should be making their window. They should be making their
very long.
So in their window, if they have about what 5 to 3 laps, if they're all running out, the 54 is coming up.
Road.
That 19 is going to take the lead and run around. The 20's coming too. The 13, the 21 stay out.
No need for Hunty to push it on the pit road because he had a tremendous lead.
And even when he comes out, all those guys are going to be slacking because he's going to be on those fresh tires. Maybe you can put them an extra lap down.
Yeah.
Now, Dark Humor is saying Trout saying like a California driver. Not at all.
California drivers, they don't know anything. But I know Trout wouldn't do that though. But pit lane is a very, very busy place right now.
I wonder if he was trying to keep it on the down low and try to catch everybody off guard.
We made a big rule this year though. At plate tracks, you got to drop all 4. Oh, I think Dank just retired.
Yep.
I think he just retired, but I plate tracks all 4 across the yellow, drop to the left sides. That's all you got to do, because sometimes it is easy coming off a turn 2 and turn 4 at Daytona, you know, to get loose or something like that and only drop lefts and make it look like you are, even though you're not. So 4 at plate tracks, 2 for, well, everywhere else. And if there isn't a place like Canadian, how do you signal at Canadian? Just going up that backstretch, move to the right side as far as possible. That's the best way you can, you know. Same thing at Watkins Glen. You just try to signal as soon as you come out of the carousel. Move to the left a little bit or move to the right just a little bit. You got to give some kind of a signal. But Trout's been a professional. He's been part of CR.I.N.G.E. Since, you know, Giggity Season 1. Helped actually originate this thing. He knows the rules. I wouldn't see why he wouldn't do anything like that or jeopardize the points on a great finish tonight.
And 54 Hunty come away with the lead with even, I'd say
I think it's even bigger gap.
And I'm now getting reports right now that Hunty Wild is needed to come to the hauler afterward. That Toyota is being inspected to make sure it doesn't have a fast-ass Chevrolet motor underneath it, because we know a Toyota can't go that fast.
No.
Maybe those Twicks are being used.
He's got that nitrous under there.
Somebody did that back in, what was it, the mid-90s? They put nitrous in the roll cage and no one found it. But now that blows my mind, because even through a carburetor system, you would see the jets going into it. Yeah. But they found a way of pulling it off, or even if they did it into the intake and covered up with like a spark plug wire or something like that. I don't know how they did it, but back in the day, somebody put nitrous in the roll cage, and they would just blip that button. They'd give it just a couple surges. They never held it down, but it was like touche to them.
Did they win it?
I don't remember. I know they got caught.
Yeah, they got caught. That's for sure. Well, it's like Darryl Waltrip with his. And the BB shots in the, what was it, undercarriage in the frame? He would lift a panel and it'd shoot BBs all over the place to make weight and make a car lighter.
And then there was another one out there too. When they would pass the car through tech for weight, they painted the helmet identically, but it was concrete, so it added weight. But then they were like, "What do you mean?" So after you go through it, added the weight, but because you wanted that. They made it as a concrete, and then when they found out it wasn't, I forget the full scenario. I saw it at Darlington in the museum, but yeah, there was a concrete helmet that was used to help cheat. That was kind of creative too.
I know.
Oh, the 51 looks like there's some lag issues out of that. It looks like it just might have hit the 19 of Flirting Disaster. I'm on board with Justin right now, and the other night is Atlanta.
Lagging big, and he just killed the 19.
Oh,
yeah, Atlanta the other night
got
we
a
saw
lot
that
of
too,
damage.
So.
Yeah, Justin, let me go. Yeah, let me go in the booth and tell Justin he's lagging.
Hunty's modded controller needs to pass inspection. That's right there, Dark Humor. But
no.
Does he know he doesn't have to leave? He could just like send that through the message real quick, because I
mean,
have all my notifications off, so it doesn't black box. The only time it black boxes is when people come in and out.
When people in and out of the party. I mean,
he's fired.
He's a special little guy. He's our special little guy.
It's shake and bake, and I helped. You probably don't remember those commercials, do you?
For what?
Shake and bake.
I don't know, shake and bake.
You never had a shake and bake chicken or shake and bake pork chops?
No, I'm Canadian, remember?
I mean, it's not just from Talladega Nights. That's when they say, if you smell that crispy, delicious odor in the air,
bacon.
it's shake and bake. Shake and bake was a product that you put on chicken and pork chops. And oh my God!
Oh yes, I know that. Then we don't use season like how you guys use season down in the States. That's for sure.
You got a battle between the 20 and the 16. I think that's for second position. A-Trout and Low Power NRG. NRG moves up to second place. But I really think it's just going to be the battle
I think it's just battle for second, because unless Hunty makes a mistake, and that's going to be about it.
He's got a full straightaway lead. I don't think he's going to make a mistake.
I mean, you never know.
I know, but I don't think there's no reason for him to be pushing it.
Could have taken just enough gas. Could have done anything.
A mistake.
Mistakes can be made. Look at Shake leaving the party.
What's that? What did you just say?
Well, we were saying that you don't need to leave the party.
Looks like there's 16 laps to go. 16 laps to go. They should be good on fuel. Who's going to conserve enough tire? I think they might be able to get on tire, but who's going to conserve enough to battle for it? But let me confirm this is our man A Trout over there helping. Again, normally I've got the computer and phone up, doing both from my phone tonight. A Trout is trying to track down NRG.
NRG just made the pass on A Trout.
Yeah, I think that's 13 to go. 12 to go. Yeah, so 13. Yes, so thank you there, Trout. We do appreciate that. Maybe he's listening out there, tuning in. He did that perfect timing. Hunty's pulling away, but a good battle back here again.
20
heavy damage to the 19 after the lag accident from the disaster.
Yeah, his nose is a little pushed in, but I think it's not even major radiator damage. I think it's just a little bit of a yellow bumper, and you just gotta suck it up and keep going. Try to pull out whatever you can.
Yeah, at this point in time, you just hold on to it. Exactly.
Yeah.
You will be fighting a ill-handling vehicle. You know it stinks, but we've all been there at one point in time.
Yeah. I wonder even with the tires going, it's gonna help him out a bit, because that wear is gonna be killing those tires right now. I want to watch. I think you should watch that 19 and make sure he doesn't blow a tire. Because I had it when we raced to Atlanta. I had some damage from blowing a tire in the first stage, and I got right back out, and by 5 laps to go, I was already at 20%.
Our end-raised camera guy, A Trout, putting up that stream force, heavy pressure from Dsmith behind him in that great-looking, almost looks
13.
like one of the old Copenhagen cars. That is Dsmith, Trey in that 21. Oh. They're trying to track down the bright green 20 car of NRG, who is also trying to get back up. A great run for NRG tonight. No power.
Even the 21's having a really good run tonight.
HT3, he doesn't get a lot of credit. Trey is a great driver. I've talked to him quite a bit. He's helped up in the broadcast booth a long time ago. Took a little bit of time off. He's going to be getting working as we see the 13 to get loose. But yeah, great battle for the 21. Great result for him. But now Trout's got him to worry about too. So let's see how this pans out. Can they catch the 20 car? See, I think the 20 car might be in second behind Hunty. Here comes Trout making a move to the inside of the 13. Yep. They make contact. That's going to make the 13 check up just a little bit. 16 of A Trout gets back down in there. I do believe that was the battle for third. HT3 up here for second, third, fifth. Yes,
I don't think it was spot. I don't know if it was the battle for third. I think that's the battle for second. I think
no, that's third.
It's third.
Well, NRG's in second is how I can see it.
Yep, yes.
So we're going to go a little boom vision as Hunty clips the wall, and in the distance you see that green car. So Hunty, then NRG.
I think it's Dsmith right now.
NRG is in second, trying to get back up there, and then Dsmith in third. A Trout battling him back for third.
A Trout's just trying to hold him up.
Great.
Just trying to hold him up in that high line, yeah, and that 21.
We could see a caution, just sitting there. Get loose off the corner and collect another car, but you never know with this game.
Yeah, because that 19 and that 19 still has that damage. So
things you like to see racing like this for podium position. These guys now have solidified the fact, unless the two leaders have made a mistake of NRG and Hunty, that this is the battle for third, fourth, and fifth. A Trout looks like he's got cleared right there. Something might have happened. Trout trying to pull away, but HC3 Trey trying to pull down that 13 of D. D gets a little loose, clips the wall, falls down into Trey right there. That's going to check Trey up. Trey comes back underneath him though. Can it make the move?
Trey's going to have to hold it wide open right now and try to get past that 13, because I think he's going to have more stuff for the 16 more than the 13 had. That 13's tires are starting to go. You can see he's hit the wall more times right now than he should be. I was just slowing down both of them.
Yeah, that has given the 16 of Trout a little bit of chance to
reel in.
That
the wall
20
again.
Looks like it's gotten closer and closer in that rear view. So maybe some strategy for NRG. Saw what kind of lead he could have had. and maybe took right sides only or something. I mean, I did that the other night at Canadian. I took fuel only. Darkwing pulled right out in front of me, and because I took fuel only, I didn't have a chance of chasing him down. Can they get it
That
there?
21 just got by.
Going back to A-Trout streamer here real quick.
.21 trying to apply the block to that 13. Hunty's just checked out and gone already to the cashier.
Two
and
to
checked
go.
out his
Two
money.
to go at the line. So next time by will
But
be the cringe white flag in the air.
He has closed in. I know there's still a humongous lead, but he has closed in on Hunty a little bit.
I wonder if Hunty's just saving those tires and just coasting, just knowing that, hey, that last couple laps, that 21's in the wall. I think he's blowing a tire.
Oh, and maybe you've overdrove it, but this right here, I do believe, is the white flag for the leader. Well, no, he's already on the backstretch. About judging by that, this could be the
he's almost
flag.
he's almost at the checker
he's
flag.
In turn 3 and 4.
Yeah.
Now he's gonna pull an internal and probably start doing those burnouts now.
Yep, that was the win right there, the 54. Win. Hunty Trash Can Wild and his famous 54 Twix takes the lead. NRG, I think, got second, but A-Trout right there passed him, so we missed where they ended up. Let's wait for the official results here real quick.
I believe it was the Hunty, then the 20, then the 16, I think Dsmith.
So NRG, I think NRG got second because it's showing third for, that is correct, Hunty Wild, Mopower NRG, H-Trout, Mopower Dsmith, Justice Sackett brings home a fifth, Mopower Cat in sixth, HT3 in the 21 seventh, Disaster in eighth, CTK, WRX Mike in ninth, and rounding out the top 10 tonight, Icy, the slush man himself. So,
I just feel bad.
Do either of you guys
21.
have Hunty as a friend, and Trout and NRG?
I have.
See if we can get NRG up here to help, because plus he finished on the podium, so he gets his post-race interview, but he can help get Trout and
Yes,
Hunty up here if you guys have it.
I have Dsmith. That's for sure.
Hunty always shows up offline.
I just feel bad for that 21, man. He had it right there in his palms and just wanted to go.
Yep, blue screen just for a second. Well, that backfired too. I was trying to do that real quick to see if I could get them in there. It didn't work like that, so I apologize for everything.
Can bake, that's about it.
He gets confused, doesn't he? So, we'll see if we can get NRG up in here. He'll be able to help us send some invites. But overall, thanks for your help in the booth. There he is, the man who finishes second. Before we get to your interview, good sir, can you help get Trout and Hunty up here?
Yeah, Hunty said he couldn't find the chat, which is why I came here. I got him, and then let me grab old Trouty. And he's not showing online, so let me go scroll way down here.
Well, you know who you're looking for, and while we do this real quick, man, congratulations. How do you feel about second place tonight over there? I know you've been working really hard.
No, that was actually one of the... For the first time in a while, I actually felt comfortable with the car. I made a couple adjustments to it throughout the race, which made it a little bit better in the long run, because everyone was fighting loose, but obviously all four of us on the team, we had bangers.
Yeah, all four of you were right there with each other.
Yeah, at one point, Trout was basically our pace car. It was pretty goddamn funny. But, no,
Well,
it was a
another
blast. That
great
was
run
fun.
for Trout too, but
Yeah, that second stage, I tell you what, I texted him immediately as soon as the race was over. That second stage, me and him were battling it out for the lead, and I hadn't had that much fun racing somebody one-on-one in a while. So, shout out to him. That was fun. Once everyone started fighting loose a little bit, things started getting a little hairy, especially depending on where you were at. But
were you
now
on your
he's
wheel
in here,
tonight?
Yeah, I was on the wheel.
See, because I couldn't remember if you said with your controller. You could tell who might have been on a controller and who was on the wheel when the cars started getting loose. Because as they, like Dsmith, you know, a good buddy of both bars, a real good buddy of yours on that Smacking Sticks. When he got loose, you could see it just a little bit. Where you on the wheel, you could control it coming off the corner. Hunty, we know he's just a trash can in general, so that doesn't matter about Hunty.
Yeah.
But and then Trout
Since
was
he's
on his
in
wheel
here,
racing in car like normal, doing a fantabulous job.
yeah. Well, since he's in here, I'm gonna let you all take this one away. Thank you all for what you do, and I'll catch y'all here later.
Good run.
Congratulations,
Good
man, on
RG.
your second place.
Thank you.
Not you, trash can.
Well, Hunty.
What do you mean, DP?
Well, Hunty, he dominated. That's for sure.
Yeah, I made it a show with me hitting that bump glitch on the last lap of first stage.
Well, that's why I said Puddin. I think he hit the inside wall before the line, and that's what got you the damage and moved you all the way to the
that
back.
whole
Trout
stage,
make
I was just coasting to stay behind Camaro, and then I'm just coasting on the exit there, and the car is like, nope, let's go left. And that's why I started on the back of stage 2.
Did Trout make it up here?
I don't believe so yet. Well,
Anyway, keep
Hunty,
going,
yeah, you dominated stage 1 with a whole gap. Got that damage out of going to stage 2. Worked all your way back up to 4th or 5th.
I think I got
and
5th.
I think
I got
you're
5th.
just in the points. I know that you had a good battle with 4 or 5 cars. The final stage came and just walked the dog and took around the block and said goodnight to everybody.
Yeah, honestly, I didn't know what the tire strat was, so I just went as long as I could. I could have went probably another 3 laps, I think.
I mean, I think you pitted right at the right time.
Can I find the 54 car for the broadcast?
I mean, I went as long as I could. I came in at 1%.
Yeah, you got out and you had that gap even when you came out. So
My question to you, Hunty, is you're so strong at all the races you go to, whether it be ovals or road courses. How do you get the Wi-Fi connection or service that you do to the trash can, man? I mean, I'm sure how do you make that as an address for them to come hook it up?
I don't know. I just put it at the bottom of the trash.
he Oscar the Grouch it.
I seriously can't find the 54 car too. Well, that's close enough. It's because it was Kyle Busch 18. I was looking at the 18. There we go.
So now we found some hidden information about your Twix car and how you eat Twix. We heard you eat the middle of the Twix and throw at the ends. Is that true?
We don't know what you want to do with the ends. What's up, Big Carf? How you doing, buddy?
I dip it in DP, actually.
What do you mean?
But no, overall you had a great race. Both me and Puddin said that even when you were coming back out of stage 2, man, like you were the one to watch, climbing through the positions. He was in here because he had a lot to say about your wide open, thinking that 20 was going to catch you, and I said I don't think so. I think Hunty opened up that gap and just watched it and just you took care of your car. You were strong throughout.
Honestly, my car was looser when I was just trying to save the tires more, which is just awkward.
It's 704 game logic.
Yeah.
Because like when I'm just just running it normal, it felt fine, but just like coasting on exit, it got loose.
You're the expert on loose, Hunty.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we're going to give A-Trout just a couple more minutes. Again, congratulations on your win. Another dominating win by you, Hunty. Tomorrow night, will we see, or is it the next night?
Yeah, tomorrow night's gonna be a long race.
Yeah, tomorrow night, yeah, because that's the preset. So you throw a little wrench in the broadcaster would not run the 54 Toyota, being that it is a cup ride for you. But
Bobby, baby.
Do what?
1980 stock car, give me it. I'll drive it.
Oh, you talking about the big carf out there? Yeah. I wouldn't trust Hunty with a.
I don't even trust Hunty if it's
I wouldn't. Yeah, I wouldn't trust him with a Matchbox car. And then you're gonna. What are you doing, big carf? Don't do that to yourself. Don't do that to yourself. So, well, anyway, guys, I don't know if that Trout's going to get up here. We're going to get it wrapped up tonight. Thanks to Shake and Bake. I helped for being up here. The one and only Chewy 77777777787 for helping me out too. You guys do such a fantastic job. Hunty, congratulations. RG, great job finishing second. I am Puddin Knievel, guys. Remember, COVID is still a real deal. Wear a mask, social distance. We will get through this together. On that note, we are going to sign off. Tune in tomorrow night. We will be back at Hotlanta for our preset cup. Ooh. For Puddin Knievel, Shake and Bake, Chewy, and all of our podium victors tonight, we wish you a very, very safe evening. Bye!